Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to generate invoice for WooCommerce order. So here what I want is that I want to generate invoices automatically for all my WooCommerce orders. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new order from my WooCommerce store, then automatically by using all those order details, I'm going to generate invoice by using Refrens. So for my objective, I have to build a connection between WooCommerce and Refrens. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I need to use the concept of trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use WooCommerce. In action application, I'm going to use Refrens. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen. And if you are running an online store with WooCommerce and looking for an efficient way to generate invoices, you have come to the right place. Today I'm going to show you how to generate invoices automatically for WooCommerce orders. In this video, I will walk you through step-by-step process of setting up automated invoices using WooCommerce and Refrens. With this automation, you can ensure that every order gets a professional invoice without lifting a finger. Imagine never having to manually create an invoice again, and every time a customer places an order on your WooCommerce store, an invoice will be generated automatically. So it's a huge time saver and it ensures customers receive prompt and professional invoices. So we will cover essentials of connecting WooCommerce and Refrens via Pabbly Connect. So we will create a workflow that triggers when a new order is placed in WooCommerce and set up an action to generate invoices through Refrens. So for setting up this connection, what we need to do is we need to first open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you just have to click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I need to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here this is the workflow section, and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here I want to create a new workflow. For that, I need to click here on this create workflow button, and this window will pop up. Here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create reference invoice for WooCommerce order. And now I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab. And in this tab, I will find all the folders that I have created in my Pabbly Connect account. And here I have this particular folder of WooCommerce, so I'm going to select that. And I need to click on create. And it will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So we need to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be WooCommerce. So I'm going to select WooCommerce here. And now I need to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and new order created will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So for that, I'm going to use this webhook URL, and this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting WooCommerce in my workflow, I need to follow all these instructions. So first I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And now I need to take you to my WordPress account where I have the plugin of WooCommerce. So let me take you there. And here I have this plugin of WooCommerce. So in this plugin, I'm going to go to settings. And in settings, I will go to advanced. And here in advanced settings, I will go to webhooks. And in webhooks, I need to create a new webhook. So I have to click here on this add webhook button. And for adding my webhook, I need to fill all these details. So first I have to give a name to my webhook. So my name will be invoices. Now I have to give a status. So my status will be of active. And I need to select my topic. So I'm going to open this tab. And order created will be my topic. So I'm going to select that. and now I'm going to give my delivery URL, and in the delivery URL I'm going to paste my webhook URL that I've copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here, and now I need to click on Save Webhook, and here I have successfully added my webhook. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to Pabbly Connect, and here in Pabbly Connect we can see I have received this response. So in this response I have my webhook ID, so this means that I have successfully added my webhook in WooCommerce. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Recapture Webhook Response. I will click on Yes, and here we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So how I'm going to get this webhook response? For that I need to create a new order in my WooCommerce store. So I'm going to take you to my store, and here this is my WooCommerce store, and I can buy any product in this particular store. So here I'm going to buy this polo t-shirt, so I'm going to open this, and I'm going to add this to cart. And now I need to scroll down, and I need to click on Proceed to Checkout. And here in checkout I need to fill all these details. So first I'm going to give my first name, that will be Demo. Last name will be User. Now my country region is India. I have to give my street address, that will be New Street. I'm going to give my apartment number, that will be C203, and I'm going to give my town, that will be Bhopal, and my state is Madhya Pradesh. Now I have to give a pin code, so I'm going to give my pin code. So this is a random pin code. I'm going to give the phone number and an email address. So my email will be damouser@pabblytudes.com. So I have filled all the details here. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Place Order, and I have successfully created this new order. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to Pabbly Connect, and here in Pabbly Connect I have received this response. So in this response I have all the detail of the order that I have just created in my WooCommerce store. So here I have the total amount, that is 350 rupees. I have the status, that is processing. I have the shipping state, that is Madhya Pradesh. I have the shipping postcode. I have the first name, that is Damo. I have the last name, that is User. I have my shipping country, that is IN. I have the shipping city, that is Bhopal. And I have the address, which is C203 New Street. I have the payment method, that is cash on delivery. I have my order amount, that is 350 rupees. I have my product ID. I have the product name, that is polo t-shirt. Also I have the quantity, that is 1. So here I have received all these details of my order. Now what I need to do is I need to use all these details, and automatically by using these details I want to create a new invoice in Refrens. So for that what I need to do is I need to set up my Actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here my action application is going to be Refrens. So I'm going to select that, and now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and create invoice will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I need to connect Refrens with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on Connect. I will click on Add New Connection, and for connecting Refrens I need the app ID and the app secret. So how I'm going to get this app ID and the app secret? For that you need to contact your Refrens team, and you will get your app ID and the app secret. So I have received these details from my Refrens team, and I have already built this connection between Refrens and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to use this existing connection, and you can build this connection by filling out these details. So I'm going to use my existing connection, and now I need to click on Save, and now I need the URL key. So this URL key is also going to be provided by the Refrens team. So you need to contact your Refrens team for all these details. So I'm going to fill my URL key here. So this is my URL key. Now I have to give my invoice title. So here my invoice title is going to be New Sale, and I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to give the contact phone number. So I have received the phone number of my customer from my WooCommerce order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to map that detail here, and I'm going to map all the details of my order in this particular invoice. So for that what I need to do is I need to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here. I will open this response of WooCommerce, and in this response I'm going to find the phone number of my customer. So here this is my phone number of my customer, so I'm going to map this. Similarly I have to give the contact email. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of WooCommerce, and here this is the email address. So I'm going to map this. Now I need to give the invoice date. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of WooCommerce, and I'm going to give the date when this order was created. So I'm going to search for that date, and this is my date created, so I'm going to map this. Now I need to give my invoice currency, and my invoice currency is going to be INR, that is Indian rupees. Now I have to give the name of my customer, so I'm going to click here. I will open the response of WooCommerce, and here this is the first name of my customer, so I'm going to map this. I'm going to give a space and I'm going to map the last name. Now I have to give the address, so I'm going to click here. I will open the response of WooCommerce, and I'm going to first map the apartment. I'm going to give a comma and I'm going to map the street, so I'm going to map that. And now I have to give the pin code. So this is the postcode or pin code, so I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to give the bill to country first. So it is going to bill in India, so I'm going to give the country code of my country, that is IN. I'm going to scroll down and also I have to give my bill by country, that will be again India, and I have given my country code, that is IN. I'm going to scroll down and now I have to give all the detail of my product. So first I need to give the item name, so I'm going to click here. I will open the response of WooCommerce and I'm going to search for my product, that is polo t-shirt, so I'm going to map that. I'm going to give the item rate. So this is the price of my product, that is 350 rupees, so I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to give my item quantity. So my quantity is 1, so I'm going to map that. And here I have filled all the required details. So I have mapped all these details here in the place of my invoice detail. So as I have mapped all these details, I have made these details dynamic. So what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive new orders from my WooCommerce store, then automatically I'm going to receive new responses. So as I'm going to receive the new response, then automatically all these details are going to get replaced with the new data in the real time. So every time I'm going to receive a new order, then automatically I'm going to create new invoices for that new order. Now I'm going to scroll down and I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new invoice for my order that I have received from WooCommerce. Now to check this, let me take you to Refrens. Here I will go to Invoices, and here in Invoices we can see I have created this new invoice which is billed to demo user. So I'm going to open this invoice, and here this is my invoice. I have my invoice date, that is May 18, 2024. I have the due date, that is June 1, 2024, and it is billed by India, and it is billed to demo user C203 New Street, India, and this is the pin code. Also I have my product, that is a polo t-shirt. I have my quantity, that is 1. I have the rate, that is 350 rupees, and this is the total amount, that is 350 rupees. So here we can see that I have used all the detail of my order and all the detail of my customer to create this new invoice, and automatically by using my order detail I have created this new invoice in Refrens. So here my automation and connection between WooCommerce and Refrens is working successfully, and now whenever I'm going to receive a new order from my WooCommerce store, then automatically I'm going to generate a professional invoice by using Refrens. Now to check this in real time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my store, and here in my store I'm going to create a new order. So I'm going to make an order for this blue round neck t-shirt. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to add this to cart. I'm going to proceed to checkout, and here I have filled all the detail of my customer. So my first name is Test, last name is User. I have the country, that is India. I have my street address, that is Old Street B93. I have my town, that is Bhopal. I have the state, that is Madhya Pradesh. I have this random pin code. I have this random phone number, and my email is testuser@pabblytudes.com. So here I have filled all these details. Now what I need to do is I need to click on place order, and I have successfully created this new order. Now with this order, what should happen is that automatically by using all these details of my order and my customer, a new invoice for this order should be created in Refrens. So to check this, let me go back to Refrens. Here I'm going to refresh this, and here in Invoices we can see I have created this new invoice for the customer, that is Test User. So I'm going to open this, and here this is my invoice. So my invoice date is May 18, 2024. I have the due date, that is June 1, 2024. Here I have my customer name, that is Test User. I have the address, that is B93 Old Street, India. This is the random pin code. Also in this I have my product name, that is blue round neck t-shirt. I have the rate, that is 2100, and I have my total, that is 2100 rupees. So here we can see that automatically by using all the detail of my order that I've just created by using WooCommerce Store, I have created this new invoice in Refrens. So here my connection and automation between WooCommerce and Refrens is working successfully, and whenever I'm going to receive a new order from WooCommerce Store, then automatically I'm going to create new invoices for that order. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have successfully created this automation between WooCommerce and Refrens to create reference invoice for WooCommerce order. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was WooCommerce, and my trigger event was new order created. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was Refrens, and my action event was create invoice. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.